Can everyone hear me all right? Can someone say in the chat whether they can hear me all right? Because, you know, special day today, obviously it's the birthday. And also on top of that, to cap it off, we are finishing off the charity walk that I'm doing. I'm piss wet through at the moment. So I'll just turn the camera on. So there's a special occasion today, which I said I would be, to do the final steps. And we're at a park in Burton Wood, and it's basically, this park is on part of the remainder of Burton Wood Air Base. So I thought no better fitting than to finish the steps off somewhere that's aviation. So yeah, this park is what is remembrance of Burton Wood Air Base. So yeah, so I thought nice way to finish the steps off is by doing this walk. Just a little monument in front here, which I'll walk up to now, guys. But yeah, not gonna lie, this step challenge some days has been tough. With work and everything, trying to get it all done, but we've managed to get it done. Let's say today's the last day. We've managed to get them in at least every day so far. And you see here, there's a nice little statue there. You know, just to say basically that, yeah, this is, you know, part of Burton Wood Air Base, what was Burton Wood Air Base, if anyone knows, the Warrington area. So yeah, I thought it was a fitting way to finish the 10,000 steps off, you know, is to go somewhere aviation themed. I've got to be careful because there is a school to the left of me and I don't want to get shouted at, so, with obviously being live. So, but yeah, so guys, this is, you know, it's been a great, hi Amy, all right. I say just trying to be a bit cautious here with, obviously, I say there's a school to my left, so I don't want to be filming to the left of the school. So if the camera, you see the camera turns slightly, because I don't want to get the school in. But yeah, it's been tough this month. Hiya Jeff, you're all right. Yeah, it's been a bit tough getting them in some days, getting these 10,000 steps a day, and with work and everything. But yeah, we've done it. We smashed it. Hi Liz, how you doing? Cheers Liz, thank you very much. Yeah, as most as you know, it's my 40th today, so it's fitting into my 40th birthday. Get out, get these 10,000 steps done, and get this challenge completed for the air ambulance, which is an amazing charity, which is why I've decided to do it this month for them. You know, doing the 310,000 steps over the course of a month. It's been, I say, I've enjoyed it. It's been tough some days, and we've raised some amazing money as well. I'm squinting a bit because the rain's literally coming at me as well. But yeah, to everyone that's donated, it means a lot. £207. I know it's not a lot, but it doesn't sound like a lot, should I say. But at the end of the day, we've raised money. And times are tough, and I understand that. Yeah. But I know times are tough, and there's cost of Christ living and everything. But yeah, it's, you know, for people that have donated, thank you very much. It's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. I'll keep breaking up. I'm sorry about that, the signal must be a bit weak around here. But yeah, so we're trying to get these 10,000 steps done today. Trying to get the final ones in. You see, the actual park's called Dakota Park. And as you can see, I'll spin the camera on now. That's again, this entrance to it as well has got Dakotas on it. Yeah, so just realised we could have parked at the Sainsbury's and walked through. Never mind. So see how we go. But yeah, I'm just gonna. There is some things here that make you remind you that I say of people who've just joined. There's people here. There's things here that remind you that it was the Burton Wood Air Base. There's propeller statues potted about everywhere. I've got a magpie chasing me at the moment. Where's Carlos when you need him? And yeah, and that's it. It's just a massive reminder of you know, this was a massive US Air Force base back in the 1940s for the Second World War. We all know that, you know, the B-17s were maintained here. They flew out of here. You know, the infamous Memphis Belle came here, serviced here, went back to where it needed to go. There was never any actual missions flown from Burton Wood Air Base. It was more just they built the planes and maintained them here, and then they flew back down to the other bases where they needed to be. Yeah, the weather's not great. The sun is trying to come out behind me. You can see it there. The sun is trying to come out behind me. So I thought, yeah, this is why I thought come here for the final 10,000 steps, just to literally, you know, have geek. Got to come somewhere where it's aviation things. Hi Neil, how you doing, mate? Hope you're all well. And yeah, so, but yeah, we're just pushing through these steps now. And the last day today, I say again, everyone who has donated, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It means so much. It really does. Oh, scared a couple of pigeons then. Thank you, Neil. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you for your donation as well. Again, I don't want to turn it round so much because I said there's a school off to my left. I don't want to be filming the school. But yeah, you see here, they've got these dotted around everywhere. Got them absolutely dotted around everywhere. Said reminders. You look on the pathways down here because there's no one around that can do it. You can see it just there. You know, RAF and the US Air Force logos. There's even, if you look over to the rock over there, there's like a stone Dakota. I'll take a walk down there now for you. There's actual stone Dakota with like a climbing frame for kids, which I think is absolutely brilliant. I'll just check for you 1 second, guys, how many steps you need. So we are currently on 4,000 steps. Yeah, that was a bit random, Liz, but yeah, why not? Hey, go for it. Go for it. But yeah, and some people who know me quite well, some that obviously know me don't know this, Burton Wood Air Base has a very, very special place in my heart, as my mum's dad was stationed here throughout the war and up until he was, you know, sent back to the States. But unfortunately I don't actually know my mum's father, but I'm sat in a Premier Inn with a migraine right now. Yeah, true. Anything does go when you got a migraine, Liz. Is that because of the low light yesterday? Well, yeah, personally to me, Burton Wood Air Base holds a special feeling, as I say, because I technically have family that worked at that base. Unfortunately, I never got to meet them, never got to know them, but I know that they worked here. So, well, yeah, you see, they've done it here, and there's no kiddies about, so I can show you. So yeah, so they've got stuff dotted around, kids' play frames, like aviation, sort of aviation thing. So they've got them on the floor there. Some more stuff there, like aircraft paintings on the floor, stuff like that. You know, and then they've got this. So they've got this here for the kids. This is like a Dakota climbing, like a climbing rock for kids, which I think is absolutely brilliant. I say it really does pay homage to the air base. And yeah, so again, I say I have to shout out to everyone who's donated. It means so much, you know, that we've raised what we have raised. It is going to a great cause. So the 310,000 steps was for the Northwest Air Ambulance, and you know, they are basically, I sort of put it in the brackets of the RNLI. They only rely on donations from doing charity work. So this money that they need, this money that helps them get on, So, you know, it doesn't matter how little or how much you raise, it all goes to help them keep going and provide the amazing service that they do. Because at the end of the day, I said they're not, you know, no NHS funding, no government funding. It is literally just from us working, doing these charity things, raising the money for them. And these guys deserve it. And hopefully, you know, get that money off to them as soon as it ends today, and you know, it helps towards saving other people's lives, and you know, them doing their job, you know, as professionally as they do. But yeah, it's just, I couldn't resist the opportunity to help a charity like that when it came about. But yeah, and I say, I thought I'd celebrate, you know, my 40th with you guys as well. It's a bit of a weird way to celebrate your 40th, doing a 10,000 steps for charity, but what the hell, eh? Why not? Fresh air didn't kill anyone, did it? But yeah, I say, down here at the end again, and there's another statue again, just here. I say, they're just dotted about everywhere and that, but yeah, I'll just do a U-turn now because that's the end of that path. But yeah, and you know, there will be a video coming out later this year. I will be doing a video. I have spoke to a couple of people willing to help me, you know, with that video, and I'm going to do something in the way of the Burtonwood Air Base. I'm going to do a video, a vlog about it, in the way of, you know, my take on it, and a little bit of, you know, about it from people who don't know about that the base was here. Because to be fair now, if you didn't know about RF Burtonwood, you would never know there was an air base here. The only way you'd know is if you went on like Google Maps and had a look at it, because there's just nothing left, literally nothing left, except something like what they've done here for this park, which is basically, you know, just like I say, a little homage to that it was the base that was here, you know. And in some ways it's a shame, because it was, in one way, like other RAF bases, was a vital base in the war, in the Second World War, because one of this and probably a couple of other bases are the ones that kept them B-17s flying through the war. You know, as I say, touch on it again, like the Memphis Belle, you know, the famous Memphis Belle, the only ever aircraft in the war from the B-17s that completes its 25 missions, which meant the crew get to go home. They're done, they don't need to serve anymore, which is absolutely amazing. But you think about it, how many that didn't manage that, for what they achieved was just amazing, absolutely amazing. And it's up there in one of my top films as well. If you've never seen it, go give it a watch. It's not a bad film. It's quite an old film now, like, but yeah, as you say, it's a good film. It's up there in my top 5. But yeah, it's just, I just thought, honestly, there's no better place than to walk around here for the last one, being an Av geek. And shout out to Chris for that today, because he put me onto this. I was believing it, I didn't know about this park, because obviously I don't live in this area. He lives not long up the road, and he told me all about it. So thanks to that, Chris. Thank you, mate. But yeah, we're just going to plough through these steps again. Again here, guys, there's more stars there. You can see them there on the floor. There's just like a little runway and everything done. I think it's just really, really brilliant the way it's really brilliant the way they've done it. Really brilliant. And it is, it's fantastic. And you know, I appreciate, you know, I expect you are all at work, and I don't expect you to be on the live stream. You can catch up with this later, it'll be posted anyway. But the people that have joined in on this live, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's, for me, you took time out of your day to come and watch me get pee wet through in the rain, talking about utter nonsense while walking and doing steps for charity. So for me, thank you very much, guys, and that means a massive amount. It means an absolute massive amount. So if there's any you want to ask me any questions while we're here, can do, while I'm doing my walk, more than welcome to ask me. The new vlog's out, if you don't already know, by the way, as well. Thought I'd get that in there. The new vlog came out on Monday, I think it was. The EasyJet to Isle of Man. That came out on Monday. That was a good trip. That was a really good trip. Yeah, I know you're nice and dry, Vicky. You're sat in the car. Cheers, Amy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, yeah, it's just, you know, there'll be the trip me and Neil took, if Neil's still on. You know, we took a trip back in January. These are these trips from the end of January, these 4 trips. You all right, mate? Glad you're still there. Yeah, these next lot of vlogs coming out are from the trips that me and Neil took. And that Isle of Man one was just such a short flight. It was ridiculous how short of a flight that was, especially on like an A320 or something like that. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. He's straight up and down, like, but it's a good vlog. I'd say go give it a watch. You know, I've had some good feedback off it. You know, appreciate the help I've had with the editing on that one. Shout out to the sexy panning king himself, Simon. Thank you very much, mate. I know he's out filming at Virgin today, as Liz said before. I think it's the new, is it the A350 the new A350 or A330, sorry, coming in today. That's a new A330 coming in, which is the Queen of the Skies. I don't know if it's just called the Queen of the Skies or it's called the Queen Elizabeth as well. I'm not too sure, but I know Virgin naming that plane the Queen of the Skies did ruffle a few feathers when they first found out, because obviously we all know the 757, sorry, 757, I got shot for that, 747 is the Queen of the Skies. We all know the 747 is the Queen of the Skies. You know, and unfortunately no one's really using it except Lufthansa this day and age. So it is a shame. It is a shame that it didn't survive the COVID pandemic where the A380 did. Still don't understand that. Really don't understand that to this day, but it is what it is. But I can't wait to see pictures of this new A330 when it comes out, and it's going to look gleaming as always. I don't think there isn't an aircraft that livery doesn't suit, especially that beautiful red tail. It's just, you know, it is gorgeous and that. But yeah, so, but you know, it means a lot, you guys, you know, popping in, saying hi. I know you've got busy days and you have to do what you've got to do, and I understand all that. But yeah, as I say, if there's anything you want to ask me while I'm walking, and keep me entertained while I'm walking, so I don't go doolally on this last day, because this last week's been pretty much doolally week while I've been away trying to get the steps in, and it's been nice, but it's been where we've been the last week in Wales. It hasn't been a great place for walking to get the steps in, so it's been a bit tough, should we say, this last week getting the steps in. But we've got it done. And I made a promise to myself that I would make sure I got all these steps in every single day, because of the reason I'm doing it for. Don't get me wrong, it's helped my health a lot as well. So, you know, it's one of them where, you know, it's massively kept me going. You know, at the end of the day, it's helped with my health and some of my weight loss, and, you know, it's just trying to get through it. But yeah, it's just checking. I've got Vicky, while you're watching, just give it a check and just see where we're up to in the way of the donations. Are we still at 267, or, you know, just to sort of know where we're at. But yeah, again, to say, anyone who has donated in this period, I really appreciate it. It's been fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And there will be some news coming soon as well, along with the magpie giving me shit here. Bugger off. Magpie just giving me grief. But yeah, so as I was saying then, so we've got The next 3 trips, just stop a sec, we've got the next 3 trips with Neil coming up shortly over the next few months. And then I'm hoping, fingers crossed, by the end of this week, I will have the next lot of trips booked. Cool, still 267, that's amazing, still amazing, still amazing. We will have the next lot of trips booked and I will update you on all them. And just to reiterate, I try and do, I do the best I can for you guys at the end of the day, and I love what I do. Yeah, I just realised I did swear, it wasn't just a pigeon, it was a magpie, and a magpie was giving me crap over my shoulder. So, but yeah, and I enjoy what I do, and I want to turn this into a profession, and you guys are a massive part of working towards that with you watching my stuff. We found out while we were on holiday as well, on top of that, having a great week away on holiday, we hit 2.5k. We hit 2.5k, and it's amazing that the fact of that 3 months in to the new year, when we started the channel, that we've hit another 500 subs in 3 months, and that's, for me, it's just unreal, guys. I'm not gonna push fuss around it though. Doing the shorts, yeah, has gained me a massive amount of subscribers, but at the end of the day, you wouldn't subscribe if you didn't like what I was doing. So I appreciate that, and I thank you for subscribing, and all the subscribers that have subscribed and all the people that have still watched my stuff from day one. I appreciate it, guys, and thank you very much. And it means a lot to me personally that I meet up with new people. I bump into new people all the time at the airport and say, "Oh, I've watched one of your, I enjoy it. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work." And I appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot that you've took time out to go and watch one of my videos. But yeah, so we're up to. I love that with that. Don't you just love Apple Watches? The fact that they tell you after you started walking for about 10 minutes that you're walking. So, just had a message off Vicky. We've parked somewhere where we're not sure where we can park, and she's getting a few looks in the car, so we may have to go back and move the car while we're live, guys, just to see how we're going on. I think we've parked in the school car park. I wasn't sure whether it was or it wasn't, because there was a section off where it said staff parking and then wasn't staff parking, so I thought, oh, that might be just a bit of a car park for the park. But I think he's just messaging me saying, I'm getting a few stirs, can you hurry up? So we may have to go and move the car, guys, while we're on the live, which is one of them things. But yeah, we're just sort of ploughing through it, guys, and it's what it is. But there will be a message going out on my socials tonight to thanking everyone that's donated. I've also got, obviously we've been home now, I've got changed for coming out doing the walk, and I've got a brilliant present off Vicky for my birthday. So tonight, she's booked me and her to go and stay at the Radisson Blue at Manchester Airport. Thank you very much, Vicky. I really appreciate that as a present, and it means a lot. I said the only downside to that is we normally do that when we go on holiday, and I wake up in the morning and go, oh, Aldi. No, I'm not. So I said, take the passports. I said, I might try and book a cheap Ryanair flight somewhere. Just so we get that holiday feeling in the morning when we get up. But yeah. Yeah, Amy, I did appreciate it. I will be doing a post about my gifts. So anyone who got me gifts for my birthday, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. You didn't have to. I opened them when I got home this morning, because we didn't take them away with me, because obviously we had to come back this morning, so there was no time to really do it. So yeah, So yeah, I'm gonna have to move the car by the look of it. So stay with me, guys, stay with me. But yeah, again, guys, people who got me presents, thank you so much. You didn't have to. I really appreciate it. You know, yeah, I woke up this morning, took a message off the lovely Simon. Esther, it doesn't matter. I understand your dog has been really ill recently, and you don't worry about it. It's, you know, you've got to do what's right, and what you got to do what comes first. And looking after Axel is the main priority. Because at the end of the day, you've got to keep your dog healthy. So don't worry about it. It's fine. All I ask of people is if you know, unfortunately you're unable to donate, which, yeah, it's fantastic if you can, but all I ask of you is if you can donate, please do so. But if you can't, just share it. That for me is just as much as donating is sharing it. Yeah, I woke up to a message off Si this morning. It's a good job I didn't wake up to a video off him again. All I'll say is, Liz, I feel so sorry for your Percy Pig blanket. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. That blanket needs therapy. Yeah, Esther, how is Axel getting on? And I hope he's all right. I really do. I know he said he had a stone removed or something, because he couldn't pee. So I'm just walking past the school here, guys. So I'm trying to be really, really careful. Because obviously, I don't want to get shouted at for having a camera in a school. Jesus, I don't want that reputation at me. But yeah, I hope Axel's doing okay and that. And what can I say? Simon, and he is who he is. So, you know, and it's I'm so glad that I've met. They have helped me out massive, as long as everyone else was on the way. You know, the people from day one that have helped me get that foot on the ladder, and people that are still obviously helping me now. Either way, from day one to now, thank you very much for all your help. It really, really, for me, it's amazing that the fact of that you've given me all that help. So, but I'm just going to get to the car now. I'm going to move the car to Sainsbury's because I've seen where you can come in from. So we'll still stay live, guys, while moving the car. Just Vicky will have the camera. So, but yeah, we weren't 100% sure. It was a bit sketchy when we parked there. We weren't sure whether we could or we couldn't. But we'll be doing the walk round. I can see that we can park at Sainsbury's and I can walk through. So we'll get it moved. I don't want the police rocking up at the window. There we go, back again. For anyone who wasn't here at the start, here is another one of the entrances. They've done this one slightly different. So Dakota Park in Warrington. And you know, what a lovely entrance that is. So I am just going to climb the fence here now. Vicky's looking at me like, get in this car and get it moved now. So, oh, I'm not as young as what I used to be. When you hit 40, you can't be go jumping fence. I'll throw a hip. So, I'm just going to pass this to Vicky. Going to put the window down. If she could put the window down. Oh, hang on, she's not listening. Right. So I'm going to pass her the camera, guys. Bear with me. There's the camera.
Hi.
Yeah, when you walk up there.
Yeah?
Excuse my fat ass if you saw it in the camera then. I apologise for that. That wasn't a pretty sight for people. Yeah. The Sainsbury's. So, hang on. 1 second, guys, bear with me. Right, we should be All still okay. Let me know in the chat if we're not. Okay, Vicky will try and sort it while we're on the go. But yeah, let's go and move the car. You're getting some looks?
Just a few weird looks, yeah.
So you get for hanging around schools.
You'd left me in.
You need to learn to drive then.
Definitely.
Right. It's a bit of a different life this, guys. I've not done one on the move before. Oh, what we got to do? Yeah, we don't want to visit off the police knocking on the window while you sat there in the car waiting for someone.
Apologise if it's a bit wobbly. I'm multitasking here.
She says she's multitasking, but she's not really. She can't multitask to save her life. Well, this is a bit of a different aspect of the life, guys. I wasn't expecting to be driving, I'll be honest with you. I thought we were done, we parked up, and it is what it is. We're getting there, we're getting through the steps. There's the entrance to the school. Parks down there. I've seen the entrance to the park down here somewhere.
Did you?
I'm sure I did.
Okay.
If not, I'll go for a walk. Yeah, it's here somewhere, I'm sure it is. Yeah, it's here. The entrance to the park's here. Oh. Right, I'm just going to park up, guys. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. There we go. Oh. Da-da. Scooter.
So what steps have you got left now?
We are on. 1 second, let me catch up. 5,500, guys, so we're nearly there. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. Excuse my ass.
There you go.
Right, thank you very much. So yeah, move the car now. Just had to do that. It's the entrance over there. That's what it is. So yeah, so let's get in from this entrance then. Yeah, we weren't 100% sure where we were parked. It was a little bit sketchy, but we weren't sure. So, but we're back. We're back doing it now. Shouldn't take us too long. So the quicker we hit this 10,000, the better it is for you guys. You don't have to put mildly muggers much more. And yeah, but yeah, something different. Yeah, Vicky's got a different view now. She's looking at her Sainsbury's now, so she can kill some time. I'm surprised she's not actually going in shopping, to be honest with you. So, right, back to the chat properly. Now, we have spoke about what vlogs you'd like to see me do. Now, I've got one lined up already. I did some bit of research on it while I was away on holiday. But is there any Pacific aircraft you'd like to see me go on in the way of flying? Would you like to see me anything special or route-wise or whatever? I'm not going to be that long, Amy. Bloody hell. But yeah, again, guys, it's the entrance to the park here. A couple of Dakotas on there. One says D8, one says US on it. Yeah, I'm starving as well, Vic. I've had nothing to eat yet. You're only on 5. Hey, yeah, Amy, I am. Well, I'm plodding through it. It won't take that long to get that 4,500 in Ames, I'll tell you that now. Walking around here. I say I'm going to be a bit careful because there's people bringing kids to the park now, so it does start to get a bit filled with kids. Then we may have to cut the stream, because at the end of the day I don't want to be filming anything I shouldn't really be filming or shouldn't have on film. I don't want to cause any aggravation at a park. I hear Crete's amazing. Yes, Crete is amazing. So 2 hours personally looking at was a Wizz flight. I know we touched on that, Liz has mentioned that a couple of times, that Dubai flight. But also with the news of TUI potentially getting rid of the 767s, potentially a TUI 767 flight just for before it goes out of service, because obviously they're giving they're rough with the dates. They're saying May and then saying potentially the end of the summer season. Now, potentially the end of the summer season, you're looking at what? August, September. So, you know, do I risk it and wait till then? Or do I just go ahead and book it now? The only other problem I've got is when I don't know, Neil, back me up on this if he's still here. Booking a TUI flight, it's hard to find out what actual aircraft you're flying on. I struggle to find out which ones they are. But unless someone knows a way of finding out which ones they are for Pacific routes, then yeah, fine. Send it over, that'd be brilliant. I need to do there were the 2 flights I was actually looking at. Obviously I'm going to try and get a Jet 275 in before they go out of service, but I think they've still got a while before they go out of service, so it's not too bad with that one. But yeah, so I'm back to the top of the hill again. Well, yeah, and it's just, what would you like to see me do? You know, I'm potentially going to put a poll out later. Play Esther said I'm potentially going to put a poll out over the weekend. Not later today because I'm going to enjoy my birthday today. Potentially going to put a poll out and put a section of different aircrafts or flight routes on and see what that goes with. Oh, that's good, Amy. You get to go on that air tanker again. Yeah, I believe they're coming back into Manchester again now, aren't they? The 330s. The air tankers, they're old aircrafts, them now. Are they still the 200s? I'm sure they're 330 200s. But yeah. It's a 330 doing Tenerife next weekend. I'm tempted. I tell you what, Neil, you've been to some Spanish flights at the moment. I'm sure you've just not long come back from Tenerife. I know Neil finally did a Benidorm flight, and he has done the Benidorm experience. Oh, Lanzarote last week. Sorry, mate. I thought it was Tenerife. It is a lovely aircraft. I haven't done it with Jet 2. It's one I've not done. Yeah, you did visit Benny. You loved it, Neil. I can see Neil going back there again. Sampling them Spanish delights while he was there. You know. I think he did the... Oh, what show was it you did, Neil? You said you did the... I can't remember which one it was you said you did now. Certainly different, climbed to the Benny Cross, Neil. Yeah, that's a hell of a walk, that, Neil. I know it is. I know that's a hell of a walk. That's at the Benny Festival, the Benidorm Festival. Yeah, the Benidorm Festival is quite good. I said to Neil if he could get a chance to do it, if it's still going. There's one called Medieval Times, that's quite good. Hang on, guys, signal dropped off then, sorry. Right to Spain at 6:30, so got to be at the airport for 3:30 a.m. Yeah, it's about right, Amy. Yeah, but you don't live that far away, let's be honest. You could walk to the airport in less time it takes me to drive it. So... oh my God. It's not Sticky Vicky though, is it, Neil? It's Sexy Barbara now. Apparently her daughter's took over from it now, Sexy Barbara. So, but yeah, it's her daughter. I thought it was, yeah. And they're just some of the sights you see at Benny. Well, the reason why I'm well informed is, as I said, I had a friend who used to go to Benidorm quite a lot. He used to go like 2-3 times a year. He used to go for a week. So he used to go like 3 weeks a year. He used to go to Benidorm. And he'd always keep you updated in stuff. And he met some great people while he was there. You know, a lot of cabaret singers that do like tribute acts and stuff like that. They come over and visit him. And believe it or not, he's got a little bar in his back garden called Little Benny, which is quite funny, really, to be honest with you. But yeah, yeah, Benidorm, if you've never been, I still don't believe it deserves the title of Blackpool with the sun. I don't think it deserves that title, to be fair. I think that's a bit harsh for Benidorm. I remember going quite a lot as a kid. I enjoyed it as a kid, don't get me wrong, but that's, you know, you went on whatever holiday your mum and dad could afford, and it was a great experience for me as a kid. But I think as an adult, it's a totally different world as an adult, with all the bars and the clubs and that. So I think there is the two aspect sides of it, but I still think the Blackpool with the sun is a bit of a harsh title. I can't wait to actually see Neil's vlog on that, on Benidorm. I can't wait to see that. That'll be quite good. It'll be quite good, that. It's the fact that he's doing that vlog. Who did you fly with? Was that Jet2 you flew with for that, Neil? For that, or was that one where you transferred to Heathrow and went out of Heathrow? Can't quite remember, because to be fair, you've been busy recently. Oh, you've got to though. When you go Benidorm, you've got to do the experience. Oh, not the beach towel livery. Ugh. Let's not get me started on that livery. That's absolute. I've to stain for that livery. I still don't know how that got past the board meeting. Now there is an incoming rant coming, and if I did have a rant emoji, you would have it. I did that. That's Madrid. That's it. I still need to do that A330. How did you find the experience with the Europa, Neil? How did you find that? Because I found it, even though I was the reason they were late departing. Say no more. I found them still quite nice cabin crew. They were a nice cabin crew, should I say? Yeah, free Wi-Fi. Yeah, I think that was it. Same when I went on the Dreamline, Neil. It was lovely, and yeah, the free Wi-Fi and everything. But that's still, for me at the moment, and I know this scoots back to, ignore the scoot, scoots back to next year. But I still say at the moment, out of all the flights I have taken, Aegean has been my best flight. Absolutely. And you go in the way of costing. So that flight, if you haven't seen the vlog, if you're new to the channel, if you're not new to the channel and you haven't seen it, go back in my vlog videos, check out the Aegean one. For what you get, for what I paid for that flight, was, you know, second to none. Absolute second to none. You know, you pay a similar price with BA for a shuttle flight from Manchester to Heathrow, and you get, depending what time of the day it is, and I know there's people in the chats that will back me up on this, unless you fly Club World or Club Europe, you know, I'm having a dig at there, Neil, or you get upgraded on the Aegean flight for free. Yeah, so if you look at the prices, what I pay, so I pretty much paid the same price for these. It's a plane flying over my head as I do. I know you fly economy too. I know you do. As I was saying, for the price that I paid, so roughly you pay between 60, about 90 quid for a shuttle flight down to Heathrow from Manchester. Now I paid £100, just over £100 for this flight from Athens back to Manchester. Now that's a 4.5 hour flight, I think it was. back to Manchester. And the four of you got a meal, a drink, you got free Wi-Fi, and you had the option to obviously pay for Wi-Fi if you wanted to as well. But you had entertainment on the flight. Now, they didn't have screens in the back of the seats, as you'll see from the vlog. You had to have your own device, but you hooked your device up to the Wi-Fi, and you had an array of films and TV shows to watch. And it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. And I'm getting the message off Vicky to hurry up, because we've got to be at our reservation at a certain time, so I'm going as quick as I can. But for me, for that price, for what you got, and you say you're on a BA flight, depending on what time of day it is, you get a bottle of water regardless, and it's either a breakfast bar, which is either a Cocoa Pops bar, or a Nutri-Grain bar, or a packet of crisps in the afternoon. Now, compare that price flights. Aegean smashed it. Staff were wonderful. And if you watch it from Neil's side of it as well, where he obviously got the upgrade into business, for what he got, you know what, for me, I think even Neil said at the time, Aegean smashed it. And for me, that's still my best airline to date. Obviously, as this year goes on, we'll see that. But at the moment, Aegean's number one for me at the moment. Scoot, forget it. We're literally, forget it. You're not even at the bottom, you're below the bottom. Scoot is never happening. Never happening. I think it'd have to be the last airline on earth to then decide it wants to me to fly on it again. Just I'm checking the steps where we are up to. Oh, it's just updating, guys. We're at 8,000 steps, guys. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Nearly there. I'll pick up the pace a little bit. But yeah, we're nearly there now, guys. 2,000 steps to go. We're smashing it. We're smashing it. And yeah, if I say if you haven't gone back and watched them vlogs from last year, please do so. Please do so. Go check out Neil's as well. Go check out Neil's vlogs as well from similar flights that we took, because that was part 3 of our trip. So, and don't get me wrong, Scoot balls us up. Ryanair saved the day, so all you Ryanair haters out there, nah. Ryanair pulled us out the absolute doo-doos, should we say. But yeah, I'd you know, I do you know what, I enjoyed that trip as much as it was stressful, and even me and even Neil said it was a bit of a stressful day. We still actually had a laugh and enjoyed it. We really did. Because when we had time to kill, because Scoot let us down. You know, hashtag hate Scoot in the chat, please. Yeah, into that pavilion. So yeah. So that was good. That was good. We got to chill out for a little bit there then, and you know, we got the Aegean flight home, and not fly Scoot, hey mate. It's hate Scoot. Hate Scoot. Scoot are not our best friends anymore. No, unfortunately, we weren't able. Even if we wanted to do it again, and I'll be honest with you, I pretty much don't anyway. As much as if we had the chance to do that, playing out red, and as much as we have the chance to potentially probably do that, yeah, that's it, Amy. Do that flight again. We can't do that flight again, because believe it or not, after we took that flight, I think it was a few weeks later, Scoot pulled that route. So they must have been hemorrhaging so much money on that route. They must have been, because it was never going on time. Even Neil said to me when he checked, he says, it's prolifically got a 2-hour delay. Now, for us, we factored in that delay, so it is what it is. But nah, it still gripes on me today, as you can tell. It was meant to be my first Dreamliner, and it didn't happen. So, but you know, Europa pulled it out of the bag by making that the first Dreamliner, and what a memorable experience that was. You know, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget the Iberia A350 flight. You know, I got to do some amazing wide bodies that day on that flight, on that vlog. And there's more to come, guys. There won't just be loads of EasyJet and Ryanairs. You know, we are looking at travelling further and further away. You know, we are looking at Dubai, we're looking at Doha, we're looking at Abu Dhabi. You know, we can get it all together and pull the routes together. We're going to be on some amazing routes this year if it all comes together and it can be planned out right. You know, we are potentially, I think it's still in rough draft at the moment. Well, as I touched on some flights before, one of the major flights that we are looking at is potentially a double A380 flight, which is with Qatar and with Emirates. But we're trying to somehow fit in a Dreamliner flight in there with a Etihad, but unfortunately not be able to find the routes at the moment for it. It's all co-in-sync, so it may be a separate trip altogether. But yeah, we really are trying to bring you some big flights this year, and you know, the fact we managed to just watching a dog go nuts chasing the ball. You know, we sit down, we have to plan these flights in because, you know, we both work full time. You know, we have a family and a home to run, and it's not easy. And let's be honest, the way the cost of living is this day and age, we don't have the money behind us to just go blow this flight, blow that flight. I have to meticulously book my flights in to sort of try and last me the year. So it's like this vlog that's just come out on Monday, believe it or not, that was back in January we took the flight. That was my first flight in 8 months because I'd done all my flying earlier in the year. And you just don't believe how much you miss the feeling of flying when you do this. And yeah, at the moment it is a hobby stroke job. It more needs to go the other way, and you know, at the moment you guys are helping me get that, as I said before. But yeah, and we're pushing. You know, I've got a great bunch of people behind me helping me. You know, Vicky gives me the kick up the arse I need every so often when I'm feeling a bit down in the dumps about it all, and it's not as far on as I want it to be. But we'll get there in the end. But we won't get there without you guys. And that's it. You know, I appreciate every single one of you that either subscribes, buys a piece of merch. Even when we got the TAS fair back in February. We had a TAS fair back in February. And it's one of them. Everyone that came over that weekend, you know, thank you so much that came over. We didn't think we'd have the popularity that we had. And that's me being really humble about that. I didn't think we'd get maybe 1 or 2 people come over. And I didn't honestly expect the amount of people to come over that they did, and all the lovely feedback that we got. And again, to everyone that weekend that bought something from us, whether it was a raffle ticket, whether it was a model or multiple models, you know, we even sold a tag. We sold a couple of Russian tags, which we still have for the next TAS fair, by the way. You know, it's fantastic that you guys came over, spent that time with us. You know, and we had the amazing Liz and Simon there as well on the Sunday. You know, and I thank you so much, Liz and Simon, for coming over, spending after you've done up early in the morning, doing a stream, and then coming over, spending the afternoon with us, helping us pack up and everything. And that, you know, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, I really do. And we are at the TAS fair again in July. you know, we're done. We're sorted for that. It's going to be bigger and better. We've got some really good stuff. I think planes, Liz and Simon know what's coming. They've seen the way things are coming to. We're massively going to go bigger and better this TASFA than we did last time. Because as I say, it was a tester just to see how it went. And with how popular it went with you guys, we feel it fitting that we'll make it bigger and better for you. And we're going to make some of these displays that we had more prominent, that you see them better, and because everything was a bit clustered on the tables. So we are having more tables this time. We're not saying how many, but we are going to have a few more tables. And, some other things going on as well, which will be released later to the date. So close to the date. We've got some amazing raffle prizes already. Pretty much got that sorted out already. We are going to be doing a raffle again. That was such a huge success that we are going to do it again. But yeah, guys, come down in July. The TASFA is going to have a lot more on than just us inside that hangar. They'll have a lot more stuff on outside for the kids and that this time, which they do every summer. But yeah, I say, Magpie's still there giving me it over his shoulder, I thought it's encouragement, so he's giving me absolute jeebies here. But yeah. So, where are we up to? I'm getting absolutely soaked here. I want to try and get these in before we ended the live, guys, but the watch isn't updating. The watch isn't updating, guys, so having a nightmare of the watch. But we'll get it. We're almost there. So I want to try and get these steps in live for you, and proof that I got the final 10,000 steps in. I want to get that done for you guys. So we're going to pick up the pace and get it done. If I sound like I'm about to go into an iron lung, that's because I've picked up the pace. I can't check it on my phone, Amy, because it'll kill the feed. It'll pause the feed if I do that. So I have to keep checking it on my watch. My watch has been a bit buggy the last few days. So, but it should be all right. Can't be many more laps now, guys. We're going round in circles. I'm getting dizzy here. I feel like a propeller on a plane. Oh, get out, Esther. Don't need an Android watch. Yeah. All my lives are done on my phone. But yeah, just literally whizzing this round in circles now. I think one thing we did get to see while we were away on holiday as well was we got lucky enough. It was a clear day the first day we got there, and we had one of the Belugas fly over into Chester, which was brilliant. And I'll post that footage later on the Facebook group and the Facebook page. And if you're not in the Facebook group, head over. Vicky, you want to drop the links to the Facebook group and page? All I ask, if you want to join the Facebook group, is just you answer the few questions that are there, and then you'll get submitted in. There's a few people that have asked to join and they haven't answered the questions. So we just ask if can you just answer the questions. There's only a couple of questions to answer. But yeah, we're plodding on. We'll finish off at the top of the hill, guys, when we get to that 10,000 mark. That's the goal. We're nearly there. Vicky keeps dropping me a message, hurry up. These legs will only go so fast. And it's nice to have you guys along for the company as well. It's nice to have some company along on a walk. These walks have been very, 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 very... You're very, very alone on these walks when you're doing them by yourself. You've got music on and that. What do you call it? You feel very by yourself. So to have you guys, even if you're just lurking, just to know that I've got you guys watching is just makes me feel like I'm with you with me doing it. If Liz is still in the chat, what time are you guys live tomorrow? If you want to drop it in below. What time? Because I think you said yesterday you were doing a live. Sorry, is it tomorrow? Sorry, tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow afternoon, I think, or something you said. You're doing a live. So, again, if you haven't gone to see Think Planes, go and check Think Planes out. Liz and Simon, they're absolutely amazing. Cheers, Esther. Yeah, they're absolutely amazing. The banter between them two is brilliant. You know, go check out the streams. You know, they're amazing. And obviously, you know, I moderate for them. But I'm not just saying that because I moderate for them. I'm saying that because genuinely they are nice people. Really, really nice people. They care about the community. You know, they do. As much as Liz falls behind in the chat, she does try to catch up as much as she can. And the banter between them, the chemistry is just brilliant. And you know what? I'm personally glad to be part of it. You know, and I know them. You know, and call them my friends, and you know that means a lot to me. Especially all the help they have given me. They've Simon and Lizzie's knowledge is, you know, amazing. And if they don't know, they will find out for you. So if I've asked them something and they don't know, they will find out and get back to me. But you know, not a lot of people do that for people. Right, let's see if this watch is updated, guys, because I'm feeling antsy that Vicky wants to get done. It's still updating. It says 9,000, but I think it's a bit more than that, guys. So we're nearly there now. We're nearly there. I think a few more loops and we're done. But yeah, because I really don't want to get any more wetter than I am. Esther, if you're still on, if you want to drop that link for the Think Planes live on Saturday, if they've put it on YouTube, just drop it in the chat. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Walk around Sainsbury's. I can't film while I'm walking around Sainsbury's, Esther. Won't be allowed to. Well, I know it's boring for you guys. I'm just going around in circles. I was hoping they were going to get done a bit quicker than this, but I thought the part was a bit bigger than this. I don't want to have to cut the stream short of not getting it in and then post a picture of me doing it. You know, the whole purpose of this live today was for me to show you that I'd done the final 10,000 steps. It's just around about 9,000, Amy. It said 9,000 on the watch, but it was still like flickering like it was updating. So it's probably a bit more than that. So we'll get it in a minute. But yeah, I have just checked it, Vicky. I just said to Amy then, I said it was about 9. It said 9,000 and it was still flickering like it was trying to update. I swear to God, that woman would be death of me. She'd be absolute death of me. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, my watch has been a bit of a nightmare this week. I think because I've battered it this month with all the steps I've done. It literally, I've had it on. I've gone for walks and it's not registered any steps. And then I've sat down, looked at it again 10 minutes later and it's all just come flying through. So I don't know if that's down to signal or... You're going to get walking backwards and forwards in your bedroom, Amy, or downstairs, up and down the stairs a few times. Oh. Now. Oh, the rain's finally stopped. I don't know, Vicky, if you still here, Vicky, I'll post a link to the page if that's all. Yeah, that's fine. I'll probably do the post anyway tomorrow, just before they go, or while they're live anyway, Esther. But yeah, that's fine, drop it in the page. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. But Vicky, do you want to go Sainsbury's after I've done my steps? Would you like to go and get some snacks? As anyone who's new and just joined, hey, it's my birthday today. Happy birthday to me, I'm 40. Yay. Didn't feel yay when I woke up this morning knowing that I was 40. But Vicky's booked me and her a night away at the Radisson Blu at Manchester Airport. Now, she has tried to upgrade the room, she said to me before, so we can have the lounge. Yeah, we've got a premium room, runway view at the moment, Esther, but Vicky's tried to upgrade it to the executive one, just so we can get the lounge, because that lounge is fantastic. And I might, if there's no people in there, I might ask the hotel, can I do a sneaky live from the lounge, if we can get in the lounge. Cheers, Jim C. Nice to see Jim C in the chat. Big Jim. Big Jim. But yeah, it's, I say that we normally book it when we go away on holiday, but unfortunately, so we're not going abroad this year. We're looking at next year. Vicky's already had the Jet2 bloody app going. True. Vicky, ring them, tell them it's my birthday. You might get something else. But no, if the lounge isn't too busy, I'll ask reception. You know, I'll always ask first. If they say we can do like a little live, and we'll try to keep it to ourselves out of the way. We'll try and get a sneaky one. So I'll try and get a little sneaky live in later if we can. If we can, I will drop it on the socials later. It won't be for long, but we'll drop a little sneaky live, just give you some views of the airport and the lounge. But it'll only be like a 10-15 minute live, just to show you what it's like and that and everything. Yeah. Try to, Amy, see what they say. I think Vicky's, I don't know where we're going for tea tonight, but Vicky's sorting that out. Vicky's sorting them out as well. I'm just going where I'm told to go, to be fair, tonight. I'm not being told anything. I've literally been kept in the dark. But I know one thing I will be taking away with me was a nice little present that I got off one of my friends today. Chris, thank you very much. I got a big bottle of Aviation gin. That will be going with me tonight, mate. That will be going with me tonight. And I'll see what lovely delights of whiskies they have in the lounge as well. Hopefully they've got Neil's favourite whiskey in there, and I'll try one of them delightful whiskies that he loves. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, get in. I hope I'm getting cupcakes, Amy. I hope I'm getting cupcakes for dessert. And later on, guys, and do you know what? Blew me away today. Vicky got me a birthday cake. Done as much as you winding me up all week. Oh, I've not got your birthday cake. I'll get a birthday cake. I'm just going to buy you a cheap one from Tesco's. I can't afford to buy you an expensive one. I'll post a picture later, guys. The birthday cake Vicky had done for me. And you know what? Thank you very much, Vicky. I really appreciate it. It's wonderful. You know what? I couldn't have asked for a better cake. Couldn't have asked for a better cake for a birthday. You know. But yeah. It was brilliant. That cake was brilliant. And I haven't cut it yet. I won't be cutting it till tomorrow because obviously being away tonight, guys. I'm just going to check. This watch is having a dick fit again. Right, guys. 300 steps. 300 steps and we're done. By the look of it. That's what it's just said. I'm sure I saw a 9.7 there then. In 5 minutes or so we should be done, guys. We should be done. But yeah, exactly, guys, and that's it. And that cake's amazing. I will post it on all my socials. I'll post a picture of all my birthday presents that I've got for everyone on my socials. You know, a big thank you to everyone for it all. Also a post going out thanking everyone for all the donations that they've made. It's absolutely fantastic. And obviously the birthday cake as well. And I will post some pictures over the weekend from the night away tonight. I am really going to enjoy this night away. Obviously get some plane spots and it'd be rude not to. Yeah, Manchester Airport, it's got to be done, hasn't it? So, and so far I know this was live, one of my longest bloody lives ever. It's 70 minutes, just over an hour so far. But, oh, cheers Clive, thank you very much. Thank you, and I got your post in it last night and I thank you for that as well. Thank you very much for the happy birthday post, mate. And yeah, and we're literally near the end, guys. Near the end. And cheers, Jim. Thank you, mate. Thank you. I say it has been really hard with work because I normally work a 6-3 shift and I've had some weekend work in the middle of that, and finishing at work at 5 o'clock, especially this time of year, it's pretty much been going dark to try and get walks in. So it's been uber sketchy. We've been going for walks, but we've managed to get it in and get it done. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's say I want to finish this walk up at the top of the mound. You know, no better place to fit at the top of the mound to finish the steps off. A bit like a Rocky moment for me. That I've completed the challenge and got it all done and dusted. And you know what? If I had to do it again, I would do. I would really do it again. Nice to see people jumping in towards the end of the stream, which is coming up shortly. As soon as that hits that 10,000, we'll be up that mound and we'll be done. And yeah, we'll be doing it, guys. And I say, the support you guys have given me has been absolutely fantastic. I couldn't have asked for a better bunch of supporters. Oh, you know, tell you what, you don't have work. I tell you what, I'm really going dizzy walking around in circles here. That's the only downside to this park. It's not very big, but it's a great place to bring the kids. You know, it's a great place to go for a walk. You know, if you live around the surrounding area, yeah, it's a great little park for kids. But I'd say for me, it's that nostalgia factor to it, that yeah, it was part of the Birkmud Air Base back in the war, and obviously I had my mum's dad. Unfortunately, she didn't know. Her dad was stationed here in the war, and then he was sent back after he was no longer required here. So yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm not having this. I've got a pigeon here beating me. I'm not having that. But yeah, and I say, that's why I decided to come here today. You know, for me, there's no better fitting place to do a live for charity, for an aviation charity technically, but it's not. It's an air ambulance, for the North West Air Ambulance Service. You do an absolutely fantastic job, don't get me wrong, and they deserve more than just the charity. They should be backed by the NHS, they should be backed by the government funding, but they're not. And that's why I jumped at the opportunity to do this. And for me, doing this walk here, being an av geek anyway, around an aviation, what was part of an air base, why not? Why not finish it in style? You know, I've gone for walks around various parks over this month, and the fact that we're doing this last one on basically part of an aviation airbase. What was an aviation airbase is amazing. And for me, just a way to cap it off, guys. Just 1 second. Let's just see, guys, where we're up to. Guys, I'm proud to announce we've done it. We've done it. We've smashed it. We've done it. I'm just going to walk up to the top of the hill now, guys. So whoever's just joining now, thank you for joining. This is right at the end of the stream now. We're just walking to the top of the mound. We have bloody done it. We've absolutely smashed it, guys. I have completed the 10,000 step minimum of 10,000 steps a day for 31 days. For the Northwest Ambulance, ambulance. Sorry, I can't get my words out. I'm so emotional right now that I've actually completed it. But yeah, we've actually done it, guys. We've completed all the steps that were required, and some, you know, raising this money, this amazing money for the Air Ambulance, Northwest Ambulance. We've gone and smashed it, guys. And there's no better fitting way, guys. I'll just spin you around now. It's the top of the mound right here, and just to show you guys, we have done it. There you go, it's just updated, 10,504 steps. We've done it, and that's it, guys. We've absolutely smashed it. We've done it for the 31 days. I will toss up the total figure of steps I've done at some point today, and I'll post it how many thousands of steps we've done. We have done more than the 310,000 that was required. I know that anyway. But everyone, again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart that you've donated money in these tough times. You know, the fact that you have, and literally the money you've donated in these tough times, no matter how small it is, you know. There's a pilot friend in America that I know, and he donated $100, guys. And you know what? They might not be going through the same cost of living crisis that we're going through, but the fact of a pilot friend in America that donated $100, thank you very much, Scott, for that. And to everyone else that's donated, whether it be £5 to the $100, it doesn't matter. You've took your hard-earned money and sent it to me for this charity. And the money, literally, because I don't see a penny of it, it'll go straight into the Facebook and it will get donated straight to the Air Ambulance. I don't handle any of the money at all. And even family members that have donated as well. You know, Vicky's donated. Vicky's mum and dad have donated. You know, there is still time to donate if you want to donate. I've got the donation page running till the 1st of April, till tomorrow. So if you do want to donate, guys, you can do. Don't feel obliged to. But all I ask throughout today, if you can, is just share that page. Just share it and just let's see how much more we can draw into under the day. But even if we don't draw in any more money, the fact we've raised £267 for charity is absolutely fantastic, guys. And I couldn't have done it without you and the support of you guys behind me. You know, as I say, some of the days where I felt low, you guys, you know, kept me going because you donated to me to complete this challenge. So for me, that I've got an obligation to you to complete that. I didn't want to let you guys down as well as myself. And we've done it. And you know what? I'm quite a little bit emotional that we've done it, because it's been so much hard work in amongst everything else that we do. Working full time and trying to getting these steps has been tough some days. There's been days where I've had to do it round the back garden just to try and get the steps in, because I didn't want to let you guys down. So with all that said and done, thank you very much for everyone who's joined today. It really means a lot. And I'm going to sign off in a second when I get to the entrance of the park. We're literally just going to say thank you to everyone. If you have liked this live, I know it's been a little bit all over the place. It hasn't been a properly planned live. It was just one to do the steps and a chat and this, that and the other. And it's probably one of my longest streams ever, 80 minutes, do these steps. But It is, and you see behind me, I'm going to turn the camera around now, guys, before you. So we've done it there today, guys. Absolutely done it today. Dakota Park, part of Burtonwood Air Base. We have done steps today, guys, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you do like, if you have liked this stream today, even though it's not been one of my better ones, hit that like button. If you do want to go back and watch my vlogs and check out my vlogs and everything, go check them out. Give me a subscribe. It's free to do so, and it would mean the world to me in getting this channel where it wants to be, and you keep pushing this channel further and further out. So with further ado said and done on that, guys, I'm going to sign off from here from Dakota Park. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. You guys are amazing for donating today. And I'm going to, Jim, as you said, I'm going to go and have a pint and celebrate, mate. Thank you very much. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye for now. Oh, hang on.